My favorite group from South Africa, they're called Mikasa, that's called Chooks. Before that, Bandis is called Millions. No Time, MMZ and Terry, Jet Ski, Internet Money, alongside Lil Mosey and Lil Tecca. Yes, my name is Osi on and popping right now, 10:10 on a fantastic Friday morning on the Morning Rush on the Heartbeats of Lagos. The Beats 99.9 FM got a superstar in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Laycon.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah.
Wagwan.
How you doing, man?
I'm great. I feel great.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Okay, so album is out.
Yeah.
Is it out?
Yeah, it is
Okay,
out.
Okay, like this one today, right?
Yeah, it's the second album in Nigeria right now.
Okay. Oh wow.
Already?
Yes, the third
congrats.
album on iTunes.
Okay.
Worldwide.
Have you had any sleep at all?
I've been working, sleeping as much as I can.
Okay. You should. Try as much as you can to just grab sleep. So, coming off the fact that I think it's been close to a year now since coming out of the house right now to where you are at. So it almost seems like you had like a clear cut, plan as regards. Okay, once I leave the Big Brother Nigeria house, these are my plans and this is what I want to achieve. And it almost seems like you've been taking off, mandate after mandate.
Yeah, I mean, you are right. But I think the thing is, I had a clear-cut plan about what I wanted to do in my life first.
Okay.
So then I felt like, Big Brother could help with that.
Okay.
That's why I went there.
Okay.
So coming out of the house, I didn't even go there to win, honestly. But coming out of the house, seeing what happened, it's a no-brainer to not accelerate whatever plans it was I had then.
True.
So that's just it. I mean, Shall We Begin? The album is out now, so please, people, go stream.
Okay. So now that the album is out, you already have big names, on the album. There's Mayorkun. Who else again?
There's
is
Joe
featured.
Boy, there's Penny,
Okay.
there's Terry,
Oh wow.
there's YKB.
Okay.
YKB is a big name too.
Yeah. I totally
There's
understand.
YKB. I mean, those are the features on the album. And yeah, the album is out. Great reviews so far. Positive response from the fans. The streaming numbers are going up. We should just keep streaming. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Shall We Begin? The album.
Yeah. So now that the album is dropped, though, so what next? Because first and foremost, you're an artist. So, but most people, especially with the kind of clout and the kind of fame that you have right now, a lot of people always want to branch out to doing, a bunch of other things. Still around their sphere of endeavor. Maybe movies, maybe fashion or whatever. But still keeping it like tight and in house or anything. So right after this drops, what are we going to see from you next?
I mean, honestly, let's just bask in the moment of Shall We Begin. There's a whole lot. Funny thing is, concerning the movies, I've been approached to make movies. To create movies.
So why don't you want to do it?
I'm like,
why?
For real. First, let's take it one step at a time.
Okay.
I'm not going to be because I can do something or because people
But
say, you can do something.
Yeah, but can you act though?
For me, I'm convinced that I can do music better than any other thing.
Okay.
But
So that's why you're going to focus on
I
it.
went to the house and people are like, oh yeah, you acted well, you can act. So come and be on this movie. But I'm like, because people say you can do something doesn't
mean also if your level of confidence in it is not.
So for me right now, it's music first before anything else. Shall We Begin? The album out, and that's what I'm going to be
pushing,
really
promoting.
focused about for the next.
Okay, all right.
So
What invoked the name?
Shall We Begin?
Yes, where
I mean,
where that
it's like my previous project, Young Black and Gifted, the first one I ever put out, Young Black and Gifted, and Any Given Monday, then Who Is Laycon? So that Who Is Laycon?
Sorry. How many albums do you have out right now? These are EPs,
this is
right?
my first album.
Okay,
those ones are EPs.
Okay.
Young Black and Gifted.
So I'm just like, okay.
That's a long list.
Any Given Monday 1, Any Given Monday 2.
Okay.
Then Who Is Laycon?
Yeah.
So for Who Is Laycon, it was like a question that I asked myself that people also used to ask me. And now that we know Who Laycon, shall we begin?
Okay.
Shall we begin the journey? Like, this is the first paragraph of anybody's speech. Like, if von Bismarck was going to give a speech, this is his first paragraph. If Winston Churchill would have given a speech, this is his first paragraph. So this is my first paragraph to say, shall we begin? That was what brought about the name. Like, now you know who I am. Now it's time to start the music.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Okay, great. So how have you been dealing with a bunch of the accelerated attention that you're getting, especially from the females? I'm sure a bunch of people are calling you up right now saying, "Oh, you're my cousin's friend" or whatever. So how you dealing
your
with
DMs,
Exactly.
chatting the best?
How you dealing with you just being a regular guy too, where you are right now? So there's that increased attention and pressure as well.
Yeah. I mean, most of the funny thing is, I designed my album in a way as such. Questions like this,
Yeah.
their answers.
Okay, in
the
your album.
In the album, in the
like
song.
So
questions
she
like
gonna-
this, the
so
answers
she gonna
on Fall
listen.
For Me, the answers on One Trip Back, the answers
Yeah.
on JJ featuring Terry.
Okay.
The answers to a whole lot of questions that people may have
Mhm.
about, what's up since you've left the house? How have you been?
Yeah.
How have you been?
Yeah.
How have you been? I mean, a whole lot of those answers, I just put them in.
In the
music.
album,
Yes,
right?
that's what I mostly do. Really, I mean, like that's the best way I
Express yourself through
myself.
music.
So
Okay.
it's music I use.
Okay, great. So when we get back, just hold that thought. So when we get back, we just just pick it up from there. So I want to play Verified. That's Laycon featuring Mayorkun. So I don't want to ask any questions. I just want to listen. So when we just get back, we'll just talk about the creative process as you guys making that album, and also our AAA rating system right now. If you're listening on the Beats 99.9 FM, okay, it's 10:16. We have Laycon in the building right now. Shall we begin?
Shall we
It's
begin?
out everywhere. Number 2 presently.
Yeah,
now.
number
Who's
2
number
is
1 though?
Blackbone.
Okay.
Sex Over
That's
Love.
Sex Over
Yeah.
Love.
Yep.
He's been
also
pushing
put
that
out
like
his
No,
crazy.
album.
he
Yeah, he
is.
also
He's
put
a
out his
wizard
album.
with
Yeah,
PR.
with PR and promotion. So well, you're in great company though. There's Blackbones, there's Laycon. So
Yeah.
hey, you're in great company. So it's 10:16
I
right
mean, I'm
now.
on the album too. I'm
Oh,
on his
okay.
album.
Oh, so he works.
Featured on his-
It works. 10:16. My name is Osi, the heartbeat to Lagos. The Beat 99.9 FM, hanging out with Ada. Keep it here. We know you're verified everywhere. You're
Twitter, Instagram, everywhere.
so you're verified everywhere, right?
Yeah,
Twitter,
legit. I mean,
Instagram,
she
right?
used to be verified.
Okay, so what's the concept behind that one? Just walk us through, the creative process behind.
for
Yeah,
verified,
for verified, yeah.
I mean, verified. I created the song 2019.
Okay.
That was before Wesley.
Brother.
Was it
Yeah.
called Verified at the
Yeah,
time?
it was called Verified at the time.
Okay.
The peculiar thing about the song is I didn't change anything on it.
Okay,
I just,
so you just put Mayorkun on.
yeah. I mean, I the verse was there before I came out of the house.
Okay.
So I just heard it. I'm like, yeah, this song goes. This
Mhm.
goes because it didn't go into Wesley Con.
Yeah.
Because it didn't fit into the storyline that
Yeah.
that EP had. But then it fits into this one. So
Okay.
I didn't even switch anything. I didn't change anything.
Okay.
It was just
I see.
so.
I see you having that all. Yeah, I just did it.
It was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, I mean, but shout out to Mayorkun. He actually he made it.
Mayorkun
work.
has the Midas touch
it-
as
it-
well,
it-
so-
It brings the sauce every time.
Yeah.
So,
It does.
basically, right now, what do you want people to take every time they listen to your album? Because everybody will have a different listening experience. But when they say SWB, yeah, so that's the short form, right?
Yeah,
Shall we begin?
SWB.
Yeah, so,
SWB.
what do you want it to be known for, actually?
Okay, I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm creating music is it has to be relatable. People
Okay.
need to be able to understand it. And then again, what drives me, I feel like what should drive anybody really is when you create music and people see it. People understand and relate with it, but from different perspectives. So it creates some form of dialogue. And that's why I kind of feel like, yeah, shall we begin? From my perspective, this is me saying everything that I've done up until this moment. I've made sacrifices for music, and now I'm like in a space where I am going to give everything I have to create it and push it out and make people see it. And then some people would just see it from different perspective, like, oh, after Wesley Con, shall we begin? This is it, this is that. But ultimately, it should create some form of dialogue to push,
conversation,
yeah,
basically.
to push music forward, to push the genre forward, to push the name Laycon forward, to push music as a whole forward. That's it for me.
Okay, so I think you've pretty much covered it right now. So please, if you're listening right now, please just go out there and stream. It's called Shall We Begin. It's the number 2 album on Apple Music right now. I think it's absolutely solid to just drop an album and it just shoots all the way.
All the way straight to number 2.
Yeah, looking at the quality of the albums that people are dropping, and also the amount of artists that are already in that
Out
space.
there.
Yeah.
And you're just coming in, just muscling out everybody. So that's.
I
that's
mean, yeah, big shout out to the icons, big shout out to the fans, big shout outs to, I mean, this morning I actually mentioned it, big shout outs to the OAPs, honestly, because I feel like it's one thing for you to have goals, to have things that you want to achieve, and then it's one thing for some people to just exist, to help you make sure that that thing is done.
Achievable.
And the unique thing is they are also achieving their own goals by doing
Yeah.
that. And so big shout out to every OAP out there. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for helping us grow.
No problem. So yeah, we're about to play All Over. Is it All Over Me or Fall for Me? There's one that people kind of like.
Everybody's raving about Fall for Me, but All Over Me is also something people will be raving about in the next few weeks.
Okay, cool. So I think we'll just play Fall for Me.
Yeah. No, you can play All Over Me too.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you
for actually stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I knew you had a lesson yesterday, so I'm trying to stack all that in with little or no sleeps and your the schedule of.
Yeah, there's another one tonight though.
Okay.
There's another listening tonight at PLVD, so everybody can pull up. Honestly,
all right.
Try to get the word out as much as possible. Shall we begin? The album is out.
Okay.
So
okay.
Let's pull up.
You want to give any shout outs to anybody just before we let you go?
I mean, shout outs to God. Thank you so much for putting me in this part. Thank you so much to the fans. Thank you so much to everybody that has made this possible. Like I said, keep streaming the album. Shall we begin? Keep spreading the word. God bless everybody. I love you guys.
Okay, yes, Fall For Me by Laycon is 10:24 on a fantastic Friday morning right here. So something to just kickstart your weekend. My name is Osi, the heartbeats of Lagos, hanging out with Ada on the beats 99.9 FM. Keep it here.